Okay, part 2, John Dupee just said, student ravage. So, here we go. Don't want to make these too long.
I had no intentions with nothing.
No intentions of
Nope.
I have no intentions with nothing. It's anything, Dupee.
Well, John, what do you do for a living?
I was working at UPS.
UPS. Mm-hmm. And did you walk here today, or?
No, my sister dropped me off.
You don't have a driver's license?
Yeah, I do.
No car?
No car.
No.
Fucking freeloading piece of shit, you know? He got no car, he's got no job. Why, like, he got no car, got no job. Freeloading, you know, rides off of people. And I get it, you know, he's probably laid off. It's rough, for sure. But you gotta have something better to do than go out to, on a Thursday night, especially. You know, you should be out going looking for work. He's got a fucking kid. A poor thing, by the way. He's got his son, I believe. Poor thing, you know, and he's out there, he's unemployed, he's got no income. And he's out there looking for sex from an underage girl. You know, I don't know the backstory of his mother, the mother of the child, the guy John Dupee apparently had sex with. I'm gonna take it that she's not a doctor or a lawyer or something, you know, like that, considering she had sex with John Dupee. So she's probably busting her ass trying to make money to support the child, and John Dupee's contributing nothing. Like, Dupee's scum of the earth shit, man.
What do you do at UPS?
I was a package handler.
Package handler. You're not there anymore?
No.
What do you do now?
Nothing.
Besides go online and try to talk to young girls?
I don't try to talk.
Yeah, Hansen gets him there pretty good because he's right. What do? You if you're not looking for work, if you just got laid off, why are you not looking for work, and why are you spending your time talking to a 13-year-old girl? Like, come on, Dupee.
I just try to find a girl to talk to and hang out, whatever.
And how many times have you done this with somebody who's 13, 14 years old?
Never.
Never talked to another girl who said she was 13?
Nope.
Well, who's Brittany?
Who's Brittany?
Yeah, he was not expecting that question. Oh, yeah, he was not expecting that question. Let's see how he responds.
That was the other girl you were talking to.
Pause. More pause.
What was this?
What was this? So he's got no response. He's got no response. Other, you know, that was like a 5-second long pause. He's pondering what to say, and all he could come up with, when was this?
Within the last few weeks?
And this is something odd about Hansen vs. Predator. He's got, not so subtle there. He's got the fucking clipboard out, and he's got the first page of it says HVSP, Hansen vs. Predators, and it looks like that says, I don't know what the hell that says in the red or whatever that is. It looks like Tetrad Core or something like that. The vigilante group they used. It's like they're not very subtle with that. He's got like a fucking bullet point list and notes on it. Like, not very subtle. The old Hansen, the old show, Hansen didn't need notes. Why does he need notes? He doesn't need notes. Well, he had the chat log, I guess, so maybe there were notes on there. But, like, it's not very subtle. The HVSP, it's not very subtle, you know. I think, you know, maybe if they didn't see that, they would fucking fess up a little bit more, get them shook a little bit more.
So you say to Bailey, on Whisper, that you're 30, how old are you?
And yeah, he knows he's fucked. Now he's reading from the logs, he knows he's fucked.
You. She says 13. You say, you're not 13 in that pic? Yes, I'll be 14 next month.
That's the creepy thing also about Tetrad Core. They used actual 13-year-olds in their pictures. That's a bit odd. I don't know where they got them from, but yeah, that's kind of shady there, Tetrad Core. I'm sure it was all legal and everything, but it's just like, why? And then somebody's got to have those pictures somewhere on their computer, right? Or something, on their phone. It's like, if it's kind of an odd explanation, you know. I run a vigilante group, Tetrad Core. It's fine. It's fine.
That's pretty clear. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do. And later you tell her I was...
You can see his... Oh, man, This guy does not look like he's supposed to be 40. He says he's 30. He's actually 40. He does not look like he's 40.
Would love to be the first guy to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I wanted to. Feel me inside you, baby.
And then look at the sweat, man. He is fucking. He has got the sweat going. This is the first. I think this is the first really like dramatic close up that we get. I can't remember if we've seen this shot earlier in this footage or not, but yeah, he does not look good, man. I can't. Like, that's kind of also what dragged me to Dupee specifically when I first started doing this, first started watching TCAP, was because he's just like odd. It's like left the house this morning or today, whatever. Probably didn't wake up until 2:30 to fucking. He left looking like this and thought that was okay. Like, what is this? What is this specifically? Like, I'm dismissing whatever this strand of hair is right here. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but what I'm more complexed and conflicted with is what the fuck is going on right here. Like, he doesn't have that on the other side. It doesn't look like he even has enough hair to make that work. I don't know what the fuck this is, man.
Has that line ever worked for you before?
No.
Then why do you do that now?
Like, Chris Hansen fucking laughs at his pickup line. You know, Chris Hansen, I have a better pickup line for you. I don't need a lesson in fair use. Bah!
There was no, I mean,
Well, what am I to make of this?
there was no intentions made by it.
That shows clear intent.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck. He's got no excuses, man. He's got no excuses. There's no intent behind that. Come on.
I want you to feel me inside you. What did you mean by that?
Yeah, what else does that mean? And I love it. I'm not gonna review his interrogation because it's shitty quality and it's too long. First of all, I don't have the fucking patience to do like a 2 hour long fucking video on it. But yeah, he gets it pretty bad from the interrogator. He gets it pretty bad. Like, it might be the worst I've ever seen a predator get it on either TCAP or HVP. He gets it pretty hard, and they have the two interrogators actually, one woman, one guy, and the woman is like the good cop, and then the guy fucking pounds him in the ass, no rubber.
Exactly.
And he hones in. They hone in on that line specifically, and he's like, "Oh man," he's like, "No, I wouldn't have had sex with her. I swear on my little boy, I wouldn't have had sex with her." And then it's just like the guy's just like, "Yeah, he wouldn't have done it because he doesn't know how to do it because he's a fucking bitch. He can't even get his dick up, and he doesn't want the 13-year-old girl to be embarrassed." Like, he gets it fucking rough, man. I mean, he deserves it, but come on, this is like, I think he got it a little too hard. I mean, he deserves what happened to him in the worst stage of his life, probably. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know too much about his past. And he got it pretty bad. And then to add to the psychology of it again here, when he was in prison, he lost his brother and his sister, I believe, probably the one who drove him to the Sting House, in a car crash. And yeah, when he was in prison for that, that's pretty rough, man. But he deserves it. Obviously, he put himself in the position, but it's a bit rough. And that just added to the intrigue to me. Learning about that.
And then you talk about the.
And he just looks like he's definitely had a rough time in prison. I'm just gonna say that he does not look like he would cope well.
You and a bunch of people snuck into a mansion and partied for days. Where was that mansion?
That was a while.
Yeah, I want to know where that mansion was. I would love to go. Imagine seeing John Dupee at the club. If I can imagine his dance moves, I'm shaking my arms right now and like fake dancing. That's how I imagine Dupee dancing. He's just like, "Yeah, man, I'm partying, bro. 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't stop." But yeah, he should stop. But yeah, he probably is the party kill. He's probably the guy that puts the punch bowl on his head and and tries to hit on every person that is within a radius of him, with like a 10-foot radius. Hey, boo, it's Dupee, Johnny CT, what's up, girl? Like, like he's not. And I can just picture him like, it's like 7 in the morning. Everybody's heading home to go get ready for work and, try to get the, coffee to get the hangovers to pass. And Dupee's just standing there still on the dance floor like, come on, guys, it's not over yet. Like, no, it is, Dupee. It is.
Ago.
How long ago?
Maybe 8, 9 years ago.
Oh, so it was a long time ago.
So
Yeah.
when he was 32, not 22.
This does not look very good for you, John.
No, it doesn't.
The chat.
In there now, you can see the sweat more, his forehead. He's really fucked. Like, he's got that look of worry on his face. He's fucked, and he knows.
Appearance. The Cheetos, the dark chocolate. Did you bring condoms with you?
No, I'm innocent.
Not in your pockets.
Nope.
But you see how this looks.
Absolutely. I mean,
You're 30 years old. The girl you were talking to told you very clearly she was 13.
and I mean, I had no intentions just besides.
John,
Yeah.
why don't you just tell me what you were...
No intentions. Yeah, that's why, you wrote what you did and you said what you did. You said what you said, you did what you did, you showed up. You were not just there to watch a football game. And I think the interrogator says that, the idea that you're here to watch a football game is crap. It's bullshit. It is. You might have had the game on in the background while you're fucking or something.
really up to?
Just
Doesn't count.
to hang out, get to know her,
Get
and,
to know her.
yeah.
And if you were the parent of a 13-year-old girl, would you be comfortable with that?
Nope. What are you gonna say?
I mean, it depends how if I'm a good person,
No,
you know, like,
you're a good
Yeah, but
person, though.
typically
You're not a
good people
person,
don't
though.
meet strangers online, talk about sex, and then go over to visit, and within 3 minutes ask for a hug.
Yeah, good people don't do that. Good people do not go and hit on young girls, young teens. They don't do that, Dupee. So it doesn't matter. You could think you're a good person. You're not a good person. He's on probation at this point, I'm pretty sure, for meth possession or whatever. So yeah, you're not a good person, John. You could be like anybody. As soon as you go to meet a 13-year-old girl, you're not a good person. I don't care if what you do. It's not the point.
I mean, all I did was just ask for, a hello hug. That was it.
With a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Walked right in the house.
Well, she told me to come in.
Does that make it right? Knowing that she's 13.
Oh, I wouldn't have never just walked in, without talking to her, without getting her okay.
Yeah, Dupee's like fucking saint, right? He would never walk into somebody's house. He says that like, hey, there you go, there's a good defense. See, I never would have just walked in without getting her okay. Yeah, obviously, you wouldn't do that. Nobody would fucking just barge. I think the streets of fucking Fairfield, Connecticut are full of people who are just barging into people's houses unannounced. That's what everyone's doing, and that's what everybody does. That you don't do that, Dupee? I'm surprised. He's like, oh yeah, I knock on the doorbell. I'm such an upstanding citizen, I knock on the door. I'm such a good guy. Let me go.
Now, you talked about spending the night here tonight.
Well,
Yes or no?
it depended, like, if she had to wake up in the morning, like, if I was gonna stay
Did she
here.
have to go to school?
She said she didn't have to go to school today. Tomorrow.
It doesn't
you-
matter. Once you hear that, so you're talking to somebody who has to go to school, it doesn't matter, Dupee. It doesn't matter. It's when you shut the phone off and you delete your fucking hard drive or whatever. You wipe your fucking phone.
You just spend the night and hang out with a 13-year-old girl. That's cool.
Well, I didn't plan on it.
You talked about it?
I was gonna leave after the football game.
Yeah, because you're only there to watch the football game. That's a very convenient timeline. Student Ravens. Oh no, the Steelers lost. No. Antonio Brown, no. Dropped the ball at the end of the game. I don't know what happened in that game. I think the Steelers lost it, though.
Unless you spent the night.
No, I didn't plan on spending the night.
Well, you talked about having cannolis, a little dinner.
Yeah,
Sounds like you were going to have a special little night with your 13-year-old date.
just come over, have some cannoli.
His phone's ringing. What the fuck? What the fuck, Dupee? Turn your sound off. Turn your phone off when you're fucking entering the house.
Snacks, watch the football game.
Who's ringing you up?
Is that a first in T-Captain where someone's phone ringing is ringing during the during the confrontation? Pretty sure that's a first.
Oh, my cousin.
Your cousin.
Cousin.
Yeah. What does your cousin want?
Bonehead cousin.
Does your cousin know that you're coming to visit a 13-year-old girl tonight?
No.
No, he says that like no. Of course not. I'm a good guy. He thinks I'm a good guy.
Your sister?
He's so focused. Why is he so focused on that?
Sure.
Is it because, oh, you know why he's probably so focused? That's one of those old ass fucking phones where you had to like, to hit the fucking letter that you wanted, you have to like press the number 3 times. So like if you wanted to hit A or whatever, you press 1. Or I guess, well, that's not a good example, but if you wanted to hit like T, for instance, you hit the 8 button like 5 times to get to T. So you actually have to like fucking focus when you were texting. So that's what Dupee is focused so hard on during that. He's trying to not get any typos. He's got Chris Hansen on one end, fucking grilling him, and he's got his phone in his other hand, trying to figure out how to fucking get the word to go through. And his brain can't handle both at the same time.
No, she knows that I was just coming to hang out with a girl.
So what would your sister think if she knew she was dropping you off at the home where a 13-year-old girl was alone? Think she'd be cool with that?
I mean, she probably would say, you know, just don't do it, you know, don't do anything stupid, you know?
Don't do anything stupid.
Right.
So it's
Seems
Dupee,
like-
in Dupee's mind, it's okay to come over to the 13-year-old girl's house who's home alone. He thinks that's okay. He thinks that's okay. He doesn't see it. He says, don't do anything stupid. Doing something stupid is going to the house in the first place. Doing something stupid is fucking chatting with her. Chatting with her.
You've already done that.
All I was doing was just coming here to watch the game.
Yeah, that's why you're
You
sweating.
tried to solicit a 13-year-old girl online using graphic sexual language. What do you think should happen to you?
Sir, I'm not like that and a bad guy.
How does this look? How does that look? John, you tell me, how does it look? If you were me, what would you think?
That I honestly made a mistake.
That you made a mistake. Well, that's true. And how would you define that mistake?
Not to talk to girls like online.
That's some sage advice from Dupee right there. Just not talk to girls online. That's some sage advice from John Dupee right there. It's like oh shit. It's like oh shit. I can't think of the guy's name at the moment. But he's like oh no, well it's not like Matt Cogburn who said, oh, be careful, keep your jeans in your jeans. It's not quite as good advice as that. But it's pretty good advice, I would say.
Or try to come over and have sex with them.
I wasn't trying to come over and have sex with her.
John, you want me to read it again?
Yeah. He doesn't get it, man. He doesn't get it. Like, I think he knows he's fucked, but he's just saying it kind of anything at this point. He has to know that he's fucked, right?
I would love to be the first guy to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I want you to feel me in.
You gotta wipe the sweat off your forehead. He's like fucking Rocky. He needs like a towel after the round. Come on, Dupee.
Inside you, baby. What do you mean by that? Sounds like sex to me.
I was just playing with her,
Just playing with her.
not playing with her, but you know, just seemed like where she was. You know,
This is the oh my god, that's a creepy angle right there. Who does he look like? He looks like looks like a character from Hey Arnold. Not Stinky. I don't remember. My first glance right there, he looks like a fucking character from Hey Arnold. I don't think maybe I'm completely wrong about that, but whatever. These are the words of a desperate person right now. He's trying anything he can. It's not working.
She was 13.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's 13. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I'd never had sex with her. I mean, I didn't plan on coming here to have sex
not-
with her.
He pulls a fucking Jaswinder Chema, right? I didn't really do anything. Don't you think I should be like let go? Like, no, that's not how it works. I never had sex with her. I'm not having sex with her right now. He's like, and then the academic predator, Inderjeet Singh, was like, you have to catch me having sex with her before you can put me before the law. I'm very into academics.
Tonight, because I walked in.
And I didn't plan on it.
You didn't plan on it? Come on, you talked about it.
Like, that wasn't my intentions. I talked to her all day today about
Come on, he's just repeating himself.
just coming over, watching the game, and just hanging out.
Kill him already, Hansen. Let's go.
Salads.
Salads.
About what?
You talked about salads.
Salads.
About like food and stuff?
Yes.
Salads.
Yeah, while watching the game.
This is a whole different kind of food here that you're talking about.
So that line always threw me off. I don't know why they felt it was so crucial to like leave it into the main video, the original video of Dupee. I don't know why they felt so necessary, but yeah, it's hang on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, it's like, but he's talking about tossing salad, but he's like, oh yeah, you talk about food. Dupee is like, I don't think Dupee could put 2 and 2 together there, and I never quite understood that until recently either. It's just that was a really random line I thought when I was watching it, but now that I got more context, I think it makes sense. But it's kind of weird. I don't know why they thought that was like an important line to say.
So what do you think should happen to you, John?
I'm terribly sorry. Sir.
You're in a bit of a fix here.
Yeah, he's looking.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Well, there's something you need to know, and that is I'm Chris Hansen, and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
His wife's more sweat off, and that right there, that's where his life ends. That's it. You know, and part more of the psychology of it, I don't know why, just knowing that he's going to live with this for the rest of his life is just what seeing it happen in real time. I think this was like the first full segment of To Catch a Predator that I've seen, right? So knowing that this is going to be part of him for the rest of his life, he's going to have to deal with this for the rest of his life. He's going to wake up in a cage for the next 3 years or whatever it was. And he's going to deal with this head on, but then he's going to be released and he's going to have to try to find life again. And I don't think he ever do. Yeah, Dupee really screwed himself. He sees the cameras. For whatever reason, those like tracking shots just really make me laugh.
Sir, if you want
Yeah, he covers his face. Yeah, he haven't been on camera the entire time.
to leave, you should go out that door right there.
That's like a Lauren. It's like when Lauren got up. He's like, if you have anything important you'd like to say, we'd like to hear it. He fucking bolts. He tries to bolt as quickly as possible. Doesn't just like Lauren.
No.
And he walks into the camera room. You can hear like the bodyguard or whatever it is say, "Nope, try again. Nope."
Sir, if you want to leave, you should go out that door right there.
No.
Nope. And then he goes out, and then he tries again. He walks right into the police right here. I don't know where he thought he was going. I don't know even how he saw that fucking curtain out of the corner of his eye. But like, he's just walking into like a closed garage. You're like, shit, how do I get out? Oh, let me try this curtain right here. Nope.
Stop, please.
Please, come over.
All right.
Just follow my commands. Do you have anything on you that's going to hurt us? No, sir. Any weapons? No.
Yeah, they make a big production out of this. They really need all this, like 17 people in there to see the arrest. Like, they really need all those people there. Come on. And he's sobbing. You see him sob. Nice, like, fucking retro Ford Explorer. What the fuck kind of car is that? Like, why were they driving, like, a 05 Ford Explorer?
Yep.
Where do you get a shirt like that, man? Oh my god, that's horrible. That's probably the worst shirt I think I've ever seen in my life. What? It's like, I'm wearing my best shirt for my 13-year-old days. She's gonna love it. I look like a little kid. I look like a 13-year-old kid. Oh my god, he is just completely fucked, man. He's a fucked up guy. And he's sobbing. Look at that forehead wrinkled with worry.
So,
cop
why
had
do you
his
think
on
you're
his
here?
ass.
Because I went to that house
Yeah. And how did you learn about that house?
by talking to that girl.
He was talking to a girl online. It's like Lauren.
Do you remember what the girl's name is?
Bailey.
Yeah.
And how were you talking to Bailey? Were you talking on the phone?
It's a guy who lives his
Both.
life over.
Like
Come
actual
on, you
voice?
gotta show some skin, man. You're just giving everybody. You know that they're gonna fuck with you. They're not gonna feel bad for you. They're gonna fuck with you. This woman right here is not your friend. Not your friend. She might be trying to be your friend to get you to talk, but she's not your friend. And you're sobbing. You're not in the right state. Why are you talking right now? Thankfully you did.
Voice-to-voice conversations?
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't be seeing his forehead wrinkled with worry if it wasn't the case.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, boo.
Hi, baby. What you doing?
Gosh,
What are you doing?
pathetic.
Nothing. What are you doing?
I'm just waiting for you.
Oh, are you?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
This doesn't even sound like a
I
conversation
love
between two people. It just sounds like fucking like. It just sounds like stupidity. Both of them sound.
How did you
stupid.
first meet her?
On the internet.
On the internet?
What part of the internet? An application?
Mm-hmm.
What was the app?
Whisper.
Okay. About you wanting to feel, you want her to feel you inside her. I mean, I know what that means to me.
I know. I should never said no stupid shit like that.
And you're talking about wanting to make her calm.
I know. That was just all.
What did you think that, like, what is she supposed to read from that? Like,
Well, honestly, when I was talking to her, I was hoping that there was a chance that, that it was just, I don't even know why I said that to
Yeah,
her.
you don't. You don't know. He doesn't know anything, man. Yeah, he stops crying. His emotion is ramping down. He's cooling off. He's settling down a little bit. Why are you still talking? Your emotions are past you. The worst of your emotions are probably past you at this point. Why? It's like it's such a powerful right. The right to remain silent. You can stop questioning at any time. You don't have to talk without a lawyer present, with a professional, someone who does it for a living. Who went to school for it, extra school for it, has a fucking degree hanging up on their wall. You're like, oh man, I can. And if you don't have an attorney, one will be appointed for you, free of cost. Why are you talking? I never understand that. Man.
stand up and turn around.
Yeah. No, he's like, oh man, he finally gets to. Look at this fucking cake right here too. He finally gets, he hikes his pants up. What kind of pants are those, by the way? They don't look like jeans. I don't know if they're sweatpants or not. He's got his nice 9 shirt on. He's like, yes, I finally get to be touched by a nice looking woman. Oh shit. It's because she's putting handcuffs on me. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. It's like, why are you, this type of thing exists, in real life. I don't think a 13-year-old's gonna, like, a 13-year-old girl's not going to, provide something like this for you. This is all over the internet. You can look up this shit for free. You don't even have to worry about it. Yeah, it's just someone who's fucked up big time getting what he's due. Alright, that's basically it. That's John Dupee. Let's not do that. But yeah, let's find a good shot here to end. But yeah, Dupee is somebody who's completely, he knows he's fucked, man. And he has to live with this for the rest of my life. It's just, for whatever reason, he really stood out to me when I was first watching TCAP, Hansen vs. Predator, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, but that's John Dupee. This was pretty good one. I think he's a very interesting predator. And of course, you get to see his forehead wrinkle with worry, so that's pretty good. All right, until next time, I'll see y'all later.